Hello everybody, Thorgal here, and welcome back to another episode of Avant 3 here on the FTOG server. Today, we're gonna get started over here in the roguelike dungeon, because I would like to make myself a soul cage with a soul shard, in order to make it easier for us to progress through EvilCraft. And so, I figured we're gonna get started with that. I have not done a soul shard in a long time, especially on this new system. This is called Soul Shards Reborn. And I think it used to be that you had a glowstone in here, and then I think 4 endstone, and then another diamond shape of netherrack around, or something like that, okay? I don't exactly remember, but it has changed. And I think it is... I actually don't know, guys, so bear with me here. I think it is... nether quartz or blocks of quartz like this. This one is not. This is glowstone. I think that is how it works. Let's see here. And then we'll click this with a actually one. It did work. Cool. So that is how you make a soul shard now. It's an unbound soul shard. So when this is on the bar, the first mob I kill will tie this soul shard to it. So I'm taking this off for now. And you know what? I don't want to carry this gobbledygook with me. And I want to get a zombie soul shard first. Because I actually want the rotten flesh, guys. For another project that we're going to do here next episode or so. And while there's only Enderman back there, I'm going to have to find some zombie spawners. Luckily, everything is accessible. That's silverfish. Let's find one real quick. I want to tie this with you guys. And then I'm actually going to absorb. Are you kidding me? The one time I want to find spawners, I can't find any. What's this madness? They're everywhere. And then, like I said, then after I've tied it, I'm going to absorb spawners. Because that's going to make it much faster. Whatever, I did pick it up. Okay, there we go. Now we're in the crypts. There's gotta be some... What are you? You're a skelly zombie. Alright, here we go. Okay. How are you putting me on fire, my friend? I didn't put the soul shard on the bar like a knucklehead. Let's try this again. Give me another one. And let me change this guy over to regenerate just in case. I don't think they can hurt me though in this armor. This is the full obsidian armor from Mechanism. With some basic enchants I just threw in there. For the dragon fight, and it is unbelievable strong, this armor. We're not gonna stick with it because I want to make the full Psy armor. Alright, here we go. Now this is tied. You guys see that? And now I can go around and just right-click cages. And you see, this gave me 200 kills. So I need 5 more cages to get to 1024. And then this is a tier 5 soul shard, which is, you know, bananas fast. And also you can toggle it on and off via... redstone signal and so on. I think you need to specifically use the correct cages, by the way. Spawners. You cannot just take any spawners. It needs to be zombies. Alright, let me go ahead and get this up to tier 5. And then I'll meet you back in the base and show you where we're going to set this up. Alright, I just got back with the tier 5 zombie soul shard. And I'm looking through my fishing chests here. If I find any enchanting books... A boomerang, I like that. I think Toddy showed some things about boomerangs and enchants in one of his latest episodes. And he also used them at the dragon fight. Ooh, mending. No, I looked through the other chest already. I cannot find it. It's called Soul Stealer. There's an enchant called Soul Stealer. And with every level of Soul Stealer, you get an extra kill. So, you know, when you have Soul Stealer 1 and you kill a mob... Instead of this going up by 1, it goes up by 2. And I think the highest one you can get is Soul Stealer 5. But I think you need to combine two Soul Stealer 4. You cannot just straight out enchant it. And then you get 6 kills per kill. So I kind of want to get this because I might want to get me something that is not easy. There's no cages, okay? Like Enderman or Zombie Pigmen or Guardians. You know, you gotta kill them by hand, and then of course you want to get the max amount you can get. Okay, so now we gotta make one of these here. I'm gonna need 4 iron bars. There we go. And some other stuff here I wanted to show you. So I'm gonna need... I need 4, so I need 16 of these. Oh my god, do I have 16 soul sand? Oh no, I don't have 16 soul sand. I have to go to the nether real quick. Actually, no, we're not. We are going to make use... Oh, check it out, by the way. I totally have not shown you guys this. This is the portal hub that Toddy the Body built. Make sure you check out the episode on this. And he made this awesome. I love this build. It's like a... to me, it could be like a Tuscany villa or something like that, right? But look how much detail he put in with chisel and bits. You know, these rounded windows, all these pillars. That's all chisel and bits, guys. And it's just... I love that right here. And here's our logo. And right there is my portal. Everybody just takes up a spot wherever they want to be. Who's this? Mr. Kind of block. Ah, yeah, Botania. She's big into Botania. It shows ftog'ians. Look at how much work he put in here. I love this place. It's so cool. And this is my favorite feature, I think. This is so cool. This is definitely something I want to use in one of my builds eventually. I love this. This is such a great detail here. And his portal is in this room here. Check it out. So cool. He is the Chisel and Bits master on the server right now. Make sure you watch this video, guys. He put a lot of work into this. Come on. But we're going to go over here to... What happened to his face? What does it say here? Don't get me angry. You would not like me when I'm angry. Hulk. It used to be Grok's, the duck farmer's face. I always say the duck farmer. It's Grok Duck Farmer. And this is Grok's Blocks and Bad Pixel Art. Yep. But I think that, yeah, here we go. Thank you very much. I got a stack of soul sand. He's getting this from a void miner. And he just shares it with everybody. I don't know what he actually keeps of it. So let's go back. And now we can cook up 16 of those. Real quick. Let's use this furnace. Here and 8 there. You know what? I have not tried out this feature here. I don't think it works with us. I want to... Oh, check it out. So it does automatically split it now. So you don't need to split it up anymore. Very cool. Very, very cool. I'm happy that he added that. Alright, and then the other thing we need to make here is this gobbledygook. It's redstone and... Okay. Wow, I'm running low on redstone. Is that a thing? That's unbelievable. I gotta go take care of this here soon. Alright, so let's make this stuff here. And I'm also going to need 16. Right? It doesn't matter if I messed it up. And then some iron. Get this out of here. Perfect. Alright. So, make me a soul cage. And I prepared an area down in the Ocean Monument. Not Roguelike Dungeon. Blood Magic area right here. This is where I would like to start with Blood Magic right here. And I did a little bit of preparing between episodes. But I didn't connect anything yet. Okay? Let me show you. There's a tank behind here that is ready up to 4 spawners. Okay? It's 10 by 10 by 7-ish, I think. I'll show you in a second. And the way I wanted it is I want to have a manual kill chamber here. Okay? If I, for example, pick up the Enderman spawner from the roguelike dungeon and put it in here, I can farm these. Alright? Just so you know, you cannot farm the mobs that are coming out of a soul cage. Okay, so you cannot make a tier 1 soul cage of Endermen and then keep farming them hoping to make another soul shard. They do not count. It needs to be natural spawners. Or I think the powered spawners from Ender.io should work. I have not tested it. But anyway, I wanted this right here, or I want to have a way to switch a lever, and then they get automatically killed, and I can just stand here and suck up XP. Okay, that is my goal that I have here. Right now, there's no floor down here. You guys see that? So if I open this, they would just fall into my basement, which we don't want to happen. Because we still need to set up things down here first. But I just wanted to show you guys the redstone real quick, just so you see it. It's super simple, okay? There's the pistons right here. These two push the blocks out to make them stop falling down. And these two right here, let me show you again. Where's my blink? Can I get out? Yes. These two are the ones that are pushing in here. You see, pushing in these two blocks. So I cannot be hit when I stand here. The mobs cannot see me. And the other two are these two blocks that you just saw coming forward. Okay? So that is how that works. And the redstone is, it's like I said, very, very, very simple. The lever is right against this block. So when you turn it on, it turns this redstone, which comes over here, which powers this piston and this piston. So the two on the side come in and close the hatch. And here I simply have two redstone torches that get inverted when I flip the lever, which unpowers these two pistons, and these two come back. So, I mean, it doesn't get any easier than that. And all vanilla. Oh yeah. You know, I always try to stay with vanilla as much as I can. So, what are we going to do with this? Let me show you the inside of this. And come in here, but come in right there. So, I made the fastest vector plates, the third tier. And all these mobs are getting funneled. I just saw a mistake here. This needs to be 3 high, so when we do Enderman, they can actually get pushed over there. Otherwise, they get stuck on the glass. Alright, and here's a little bit of a contraption that I want to explain to you guys. You know when you redstone power a block, it also powers the one next to it, right? So the problem here is that if I make... Let's say we're going to make this our first soul cage, okay? Let me get rid of the lights, but the last one. No, I said the last one, seriously. Conjure light. Put that back there. Good. So, this is going to be our first soul cage, right? If I power this soul cage directly here, okay, I put redstone against it, it will actually also power this soul cage and this one, because it's touching those, right? So what I need to do is, that's why the blocks are above and right here. And I have to get the first redstone receiver set up real quick. Blink, let's get out of here again. I set up these 4 right here. So we're going to do front left first. Let's name this. That's the beauty of having Quark. Yeah, I do want to keep this on there so I know which one is which. That's a nice thing about Quark. If you just right-click a sign with an empty hand, you can change the text. I really like that. Vanilla should have that built in by default. I can't believe they don't have that already. But anyway, so I got these 4 transmitters right here, which I just put there with the levers. And I'm pretty sure that this is not going to power this one. If I flip this. Oh, this should work. Yeah. Okay, so anyway, let's get one of these receivers right here and shift, right-click right there. Now this is channel set to 6. Okay. So when I turn this one on, I don't have redstone with me, so I can't test it. But we're just going to have to see here. And I put this one right there. Now, when I turn this on, it will power this block, which powers this one. This block will also power this block, but it doesn't matter because the redstone signal is not going to be strong enough to also power this soul cage down here, right? And now, because this is a tier 5... Oh man, I hope nothing goes wrong. Okay, it is correct. So even if it doesn't work, they will accumulate right here. So let's turn this one on. Because the on signal means that when I put the shard in here, it should not start. You guys ready? Yes, it worked. Good. This is the scariest part, guys, because you're gonna see in a second here what's gonna happen. Check this out, okay? I'm gonna turn this on for a few seconds. You see the light come on? There's 6. There's 12. There's 18. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. This is bananas, okay? How fast you get mobs here. So, cool. We got this set up, and now we can actually start getting ourselves some blood. Now, the easiest way to get your first blood is by making one of these blood extractors right here. And then apparently I read in the book that when you kill mobs, they will... other way around? Like, ooh, you get 16 spikes. Oh, that's cool. I thought you get 1. But anyway, when you kill mobs and you have one of these blood extractors on you, apparently it sucks up... Oh, it's a dark gem. The blood from the mobs. Let's do this again. Bada bing. Glass. And a gem. And this by default holds 5 buckets. Okay? And I read that you can upgrade them by combining multiples of these. So if you make 2 of them, I guess then you're going to get 10 buckets. But it says that we can also combine it with a tank. And we're going to need a few of these tanks anyway. So I thought we're going to try this out first. Okay, the iron on the sides, and then like that. All right, so that's 16 buckets. Now let's see. Very cool. Now 21 buckets. Awesome. So I'm going to have this one on my bar. And let's just go ahead and kill a few of these and see if we are getting blood. Gotta love the new vanilla swiping with swords. Of course, it's going to take a while. All right, I got 333 millibuckets. Wow, you get very little apparently when you do it this way. I just want to kill these off here real quick so they're gone, because I need to retract this here in a minute. Test out. See, the baby zombies can't get out either. That is why this is half tall block here. I wanted to make sure. I guess the only thing that could come out here eventually is things like little slimes or whatever. And wow, okay, that was much quicker. And you know what? I really don't want to have any of this gobbledygook here right now. So let's put trash can right here and just get rid of all of this. We don't need any of it. There we go. Everything gone. Sweet. So now I read that in order to make dark gems, okay, now that we have this here, it says here, the power of blood. We all know blood will dry out after a while when it is in a dry area. Using some flint and steel on such hardened blood will give some hardened blood shards. And then you can harvest them. Let me see here. Note that you will need at least 5 source blood blocks. You will need to do this at least once in the next chapter. So I set this thing up here with 5, and we're going to test this. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so this one instantly gave us hardened. Oh, they're all hardening. Okay. So do you actually need 5? Or... Come on. Alright, let's break this one here and see what we get. We get the hardened blood. Alright. What does the book say here again? Sorry, guys. Using flint and steel on such hardened blood will give you some hardened blood shards. Okay, so I can't just put this in here. No, aha, okay. Alright, so let's try this out. I brought my flint and steel. Ah, so you just harvested like this. Okay, so we got 31 of these hardened blood shards. That's good to know. And, don't know, there's another way I believe we can make this here very shortly. And now with these hardened blood shards... Oh, powers of blood, yes, that's what I want. Ah, we can also cook the hardened blood in a furnace, and that gives us 9 hardened blood shards. Ah, okay. And now, okay, one of the things that we're gonna start doing here... Ooh, how do I get you? We need to make these blood infusion cores in order to make the blood chest, the blood furnace, blood infuser, sorry. And then there's another thing here. So let's check here real quick how we get this guy here. The powers of... Okay. Dark gem seems to be very open to accept blood. Tossing one in a pool of blood results in a dark power gem. Alright, so let's try this. Turn off the magnet. And take this out. And that. So is that the one where I need 5? Let's see here real quick. Bam. You. Nothing, right? No, alright, so this is the one I need at least 5. And let's toss this. Oh man, I turned on my magnet again. You gotta be faster. Heck, you're too fast. Alright, let's try this again. Dang it! I broke it again and again. Alright, I'm gonna have to... Shoot! Alright, pick them all up. I have to figure out a way on how to do this faster. I still have 6. What if I leave this gem down here first and then... Let's just try this. 1, 2... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's try it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, cool. So that gave me 1. Ah, so it absorbed all of them. All 5 of them you need for one of these. Okay, cool. Okay, it's immediately much easier to make these dark power gems with this blood infuser for a much lower rate. So I'm gonna need to make one of these here. And make that thing first. So... What was it again? Wow, short-term memory is bananas. So 8 of these around this guy. Alright, so that makes this. Hopefully I have some cobble in my magic bags over here. 8. Go ahead and make that thing. Right there, so now we got the blood infuser. And I'm just gonna put this, guys, I have everything right now, we're just gonna use... like in the area here, and then once we figured out on how everything works, that's where I want to come. Perfect. And then we're gonna, you know, decorate this area and make it much nicer and everything. So now this is in here, and can I think you can put this in here. Yes, now this fills with blood. So I'm gonna need to get more blood real quick. Go ahead and spawn me a couple more of these guys. So we can just fill this real quick. Let me kill these off. Right, this should be the last ones. There we go. They're all dead. Of course, this is off. And again, let me throw away all this stuff. I really don't care. We can get everything we want when we want it, pretty much. So let's put this in here and fill this up. That is so much cooler. Okay, I'm going to keep that here. And now, apparently, if we put one of those in here, yeah, you see it cooking. Now it's going to make us... Let's just see real quick how much that costs. So there's 10 buckets. And... Wow, 250 millibuckets instead of 5 whole buckets. That's a big difference. Yes, it is. Okay, very cool. But now, of course, I kind of want to automate this, right? I don't want to have to get blood every time I do something from over there. So what we're going to make now is the things right here. Apparently there's 2 versions. This one you guys have seen me use before. So I'm going to need 2 blocks. 1 and 2. And those are the ones we use over in the Guardian farms to get rid of all the blood. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that. When you guys see this blood stain everywhere, you know, in the world or in your mob farms, you can also walk up with this thing right here and right click it and it will absorb it. It will suck it up from the ground. I forgot to mention that. But it all says it in the book, guys. Make sure you read it. Alright, so we get 2 of these. And then I also want to make this right here. We haven't made these yet. Because we're using the ones from Dark Utilities. But these right here apparently help you in absorbing the blood. Okay, so we're going to come down here. And it's got to be right underneath here. So let me put a block here for a second. We're gonna put these 2. Get rid of this this block again. And then we'll place these 2 on top of them, okay? So now what's supposed to happen is, let's make sure that we flip this over. Okay, so now they're gonna fall down onto that. And let's spawn a few. See, they're taking damage down there. Turn this off, and I just gotta make sure I stand over here so I can absorb the XP and so on. Oh my lord, look at this coming in. They're dying. I should probably make these 2 blocks out of glass. Right? That will make a lot more sense so I can see what's happening in there. Do I have any good looking glass on me? Really want green stained glass, but I guess we're just gonna use this bubble glass here for now. Everything in here should be dead. Ink sac. Wow. Alright, there we go. Now we can see what's happening here. You guys see that? You saw some splashing here? Wait, what? Where'd you come from? Alright, so let's check here. Wow, they're both full, almost. That is cool. So now, where is my hole? Hole right here. And I should be able to use... You know what? I would really like to use something different, guys. Let's look into this real quick. What I want to look into is these ender tanks right here. I have not used them before. And I figured this is a good point. Trying them out. Now I gotta find the one with the red. Here we go, this one. I figured, you know, red for blood. Now I have no idea if these are tied to something. How do I make them private? Let's check here real quick. Ender tanks. That's ender thing, ender tank. That's an ender bucket. I don't know if they're automatically tied to me or not, but let's see here. I wanted to test this out first. So let's put this up there. This should be filling. And if I put one up here and put something in there, it should go in there and come out this way. But only if I use a wrench. Or can I just shift right click? There we go. I think that is outputting. Shift right click with an empty hand. And let's just use milk. Doesn't matter. Gone. Or do I not see it? Where did he go? Public use. Aha. It shows milk. 1 bucket. Ow, how do I get you out, my friend? And how do I change it? Maybe wrench? Let's see. Oh, that just turns the thing. I don't know how we make this. There is no other item from this. Shift right click. Nothing. Oh, you know what? Maybe I gotta click this with a diamond like the old stuff. But first, I would really like to get it out. Let's see here real quick. If this is the same on both sides. So there's a hole. And there's a hole. This is still empty. I don't know how to get it out. Okay. Let me... I don't know what to do. I cannot... Can I click you with a... Oh, I can take the milk directly out of the tank. That's interesting, but why does it not pump into this? Right? This should work if I'm not mistaken. It looks closed. Alright, let's put it back in here. And it's not happening. Alright, let me take the milk out first. And let's get diamond. I don't know. This is just a wild guess, guys. I don't need things here anymore. Aha! Now it's tied to me. Cool! Wow, that's so much easier, huh? Just clicking it with a diamond and making some weird cards and stuff. I do want to try this out also. Yeah, you guys see? Now it's not outputting. But I guess the other thing we can try here is maybe we need to pump it. It's quite possible that that thing doesn't have an auto output, which I highly doubt. But let's just make sure. And up is extract always. All right, so now if I turn this on. What? What? Now the milk is gone. Okay. Oh, it's in my bucket. Because I didn't click it with an empty hand. There we go. All right, so that seems to be it. So it does work. Cool. I just wanted to make sure that this is actually working the way we want it. I just have to get this milk out. Now, guys, the other thing is also that I believe there's an upgraded version of this Sanguinite. I think, is that what it's called? Sanguinite tank? Where is it? Right here. Sanguinary pedestal. I think there is something in this mod. No, it's this right here. I think the Entangled Chalice. Present. Shift right click. Omni Supply. I think that we can tie this to one of these pedestals. And when it has blood, it will automatically fill this one. Okay, that's how I understand it. But, you know, I think we're just gonna, for our purposes here, use these ender tanks. Just because that way I can have the blood in multiple different areas. So I'm getting sidetracked here. There we go. So let's go ahead and set this up first. So we do want to have... Let's check here real quick. Right, it does not pump in here automatically. Where do we want to have this? Oh, I just put these away. Get them back. So these two right there, we want to have come... Let's just put it right there. I hope... Okay, maybe we... I could have turned it. Let's try it. Okay, so now it connects. So you can only put in and pull out on the top. So this one is extract. This one is extract. And we want to set this to always and always. So now this thing is going to fill. It can hold 32 buckets. All right, that's a lot. And then I guess here for now, we're just going to have to set this to extract, right? So this thing is going to be full. And I'll leave this in here for now. I don't know what we're going to do with this or not. So cool. So we got this automated. And now I'm going to have to visit a desert real quick because I need to find some dead bushes that I'm going to use the shears on that I have. And I'm going to go ahead and collect a handful of those or a couple more. And then I'll meet you guys back in here in just a spiffy. I came over here into this mesa biome just right next to me. And I got a bunch of them. 46 so far. These things right here, that's what you're looking for. And then I also noticed that I have one of these environmental thingers here. Accumulators. That is also from EvilCraft, guys. We still need to get into this. We still have lots to do. We're not going to finish this mod even close today. And I did get this chest already, or somebody else. I just wanted to show you guys that when we do anything, you guys see how close I am to this. I can just fly over here. I'm not even going to set a super crafting frame teleporter eye gem thingy here or anything. Ooh, little lag spike there. But let me get back here and I'll show you guys what we're gonna do with the dead bushes here. Because there is a sapling. I don't know what it's called. Thing right here, undead sapling. That we're gonna need here for next episode because it grows a certain tree. And the only way I believe you get this is from this guy right here. Put one of those in there, yes. And it's going to infuse this dead bush right there. And it's going to make us one of these undead saplings, which I figured we are going to grow right here when we're actually done with that. You know, when we build our area here and stuff. But for right now, I'm just gonna smack it. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put it on top, just like that. This. And let me get my overgrown. And that is what it looks like. Now I have no idea if you can actually get saplings back from this. I doubt it. This. Get rid of the first one. That's what I've been using to chop down trees, because the actually additions drill is so slow. Oh, you get dead bushes back, so you can just... I don't need to go further out anymore. That is cool, guys. Now, what I am going to do here between episodes, because we're running... actually, we're not... We have a little bit more time. Let me see here real quick if there's anything else... that we... Yes, of course, we need one more thing. Let me just put this one back over here. I want to make the chest right here. Let me see if I can find it in the book real quick. Undead tree. Let's go blood infusion, blood chest. Right here, this thing. So we're gonna need to make another one of these. Bada bing, bada bang, perfect. And... Can I? These look nice. That is a nice color. I really like that. Wow. And I'm starting to forestry tree breed, and you get such a beautiful tree right here. Plank, I mean. Alright, so you right there and there. And we got the blood chest. Now I'm gonna put the blood chest right here, so it's also getting blood from the same system. And what this does here is, check it out. Let's see here. You see durability 466 of 550. Put this in here, you guys see? It's repairing my armor. And you can do the same with my sword. Very, very OP, if you ask me, guys. This chest. This is probably the most OP thing in this whole mod. That's my opinion, okay? I know there's other ways of repairing your stuff, like with actual additions and stuff, but I mean, look at there's nothing. I just turned this on now. What? Hello? There we go. Sometimes you gotta do it twice. You see how it's like pinkish in the middle of the face? But that's it. So I can just stand here. I'm gonna get XP. I'm gonna get free blood, more than I can ever use, and everything is repaired. How cool is it? I actually don't know if there is another use. What can we put in here? Oh, I think that's where you put the syringe if you want to add more. Oh my god, I gotta turn this off. Okay, guys. But that's it for today. I'm gonna just tell you real quick what I'm going to do between episodes. I'm gonna set up a vacuum chest down here. And I'm probably gonna set up a crude sorting system just with storage drawers to kill like the rotten flesh. To keep the rotten flesh and stuff. And I think everything else I'm voiding. I might keep these right here just for free leather. It's always nice to have, but look at it. Is there actually a way to make leather? I guess with the cow seed, right? That's about it. Biofuel. An alchemy table with blood magic later. We can make it ourselves. Okay, but anyway, so that's all I'm gonna do is set up a crude little system, and I'm probably gonna plan out little area here on how I would like to make it nicer. And you guys see it. We're only gonna have this and that. And we're next episode are also going to make a purifier. And possibly the spirit furnace. And then there's a bunch of things I want to look into. For example, I would like to make the broom. I would like to make myself a vengeance pickaxe. I want to take a look at this necromancer staff. And some of these amulets and so on, okay? So we're not done yet. Next time we're going to do all the fun stuff, I think. This time it was just getting the basics down and understanding how you use this blood. And you guys see, it's very simple. You can get started with this very early game right away. All you gotta do is find some dark gems. That's it. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the episode. And I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. Stay safe. And quick. Bye-bye.